Good morning, students. So here we are with our next video. It is about a representation of number on number line. Okay, so what that means? All of us we have studied about the number line. Okay, so number line, in between we have a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. And in the left hand side we got a minus numbers. So minus 2, minus 3. Okay, so if I am having numbers only from 0 to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, or either to say I am having 1, 2, 3, 4 only, then I will be saying it a natural number line, okay, or the line of natural number. If I will be adding a 0, then it will become a number line of whole numbers, and if I will be adding my minus numbers also in it, okay, so it will become what? At that time it will become number line of integers, okay. Similarly, if I will be adding some fractional number in it, let us say fractional number, okay, as 0 and between 0 and 1, what other number I am having? Half, okay. Similarly, 1 upon 3, I can say 1 upon 4, okay, and similarly all other number I can have in between 0 and 1. All these fractional numbers are what? They are rational numbers, okay. So we have to, in this lecture we have to study about how to represent number on a number line, okay. So let's check it out how to do it. Now let us take an example that I have to represent 7 upon 3 on a number line. What I have to represent? 7 upon 3 on a number line. Now here you see. So what I will be doing at first, since it is a positive, so I will be putting this 0 at the left hand side so that my space can be conserved. Okay, so now I will be doing, let us say here is 1 and here is 2, and similarly here is 3. Okay, so I will be doing 3 equal fraction of the length between 0 to 1. Okay, between 0 to 1 I will be doing how many fractions? 3 fractions. So equal fraction 3, 1, 2, okay, 1, 2 and 3 itself. Okay, so 1 fraction, 2 fraction and third 1 fraction. So this one will be become 1 upon third part. Okay, this will become 2 upon 3 part. This will become 3 upon 3 part. Okay, 3 upon 3 part if it is become, so it is what? 3 upon 3 is what? 1. Okay, so 1 it has came now. Now similarly I will be again subtracting them or can dividing them into 3 equal part again. Here also in 3 equal parts, so it is 3 upon 3. Now what it will become? 4 upon 3, 5 upon 3, and it will become 6 upon 3, that is 2. Now 7 upon 3, 8 upon 3, and 9 upon 3 it will become. So it is what? 3. What we have to find out? We have to find out 7 upon 3. So here it is the value 7 upon 3. So in this manner, we can represent any number on a number line. Okay. So this was the example. Now the next topic is rational number between two rational numbers. Okay. Rational number between two rationals. Okay. Rational number between two rational numbers. So now let us take an example. Let's say I am having two rational numbers 2 and 3, and I want to find out, let's say 3 rational number between these two numbers. Okay, so what I will be doing, so here 3 is greater than 2. Okay, now for the rational number, because the rational number will come which will come in between will be having a value less than 3 but more than 2. Okay, so what I will be doing, 3 plus 2 upon 2, that is 5 upon 2. Okay, so this is my first rational number. Okay, now how many 3 rational number I have to find out? I have found out only 1 till now. Now what I'll be doing, I'll be doing the same operation, okay, a plus b upon 2 with these two numbers, okay. So take the LCM, 2 to the 4, 4 plus 5 upon 2 upon 2, okay. This is the sum of these two, okay, these two. So it will become 9 upon 2 upon 2. So 9 by 2 divided by 2, 9 by 2 divided by 2, that is multiplied by 1 upon 2, and it will give you 9 upon 4. That means the rational number between these two numbers is 9 upon 4. So I can write it as 2, 9 upon 4, 5 by 2, and 3. Okay, so this is it. Similarly, between these two I can find out, or between these two I can find out. Okay, so in this manner I can find out as many rational number as I want. Okay, so between two numbers I can find out infinite number of rational numbers. Now, and another aspect. This was the first method. Okay, by finding out the arithmetic mean of two number, I can find out by arithmetic mean it was, okay, if I want to find out two rational number between a and b, then I have to take what? Arithmetic mean of those two numbers. So I will be getting one rational number in between these two numbers. Okay, so this is one method. Another method is quite simple. Okay, so let's see it. Again I want to find out let's say three rational number between 2 and 3. So what I will be doing, I will be making it a fraction. Let's take, I have to find out 3 rational number. So I will be multiplying the numerator and the denominator with 3 in this one. So 3 to the 6 upon 3 and 3 into 3 upon 1 into 3. 3 3 is 9 upon 3. So between 2 and 3, 2 and 3, that is 2 is what? 6 upon 3. So 7 upon 3, 8 upon 3 and 9 upon 3. Okay, so this is what? 2 and this is what? 3. Between these two numbers I have found out two rational number, 7 upon 3 and 8 upon 3. Okay, so this is another method in which what we do whenever we have given the fractional rational number, like let us take another example, between 1 upon 2 and 1 upon 5, find some rational number. So what we will be doing, we will be the denominator of these two, we will equate them. How? We will be multiplying this one term with 5 in the numerator and in the denominator, and this one term with 2, okay, in the numerator and in the denominator. Now what it will become? 5 upon 10, it will become 2 upon 10, okay. So between these two I can find out the rational numbers. So 2 upon 10, after that 3 upon 10, 4 upon 10 and 5 upon 10. So these two are what? Rational numbers. So this is the method, okay, this is the method by which we can find out the rational numbers between two rational numbers, okay. So now the exercise 1.2, the first question says represent these numbers on the number line. The first one number is 7 upon 4. This we have to represent on this number line, okay. So what we will be doing, since I am having a fraction 4 in the denominator, so each section means each space I will be dividing in 4 parts. For 4 parts, to divide it in 4 parts, what I have to do, I have to put 3 lines in between at equal distance. Mind it, these distances should be equal, okay, all these gaps should be equal. Mind it very clearly, okay, otherwise your question will go wrong. Whatever you do, you must have to put the space equally with the help of your scale, okay. Now similarly 1 2 3 1 2 3. Now what it will become? 0 upon 4, 1 upon 4, 2 upon 4, 3 upon 4, 4 upon 4, that is 1. See, 4 upon 4 you are getting 1 over here. 5 upon 4, 6 upon 4, 7 upon 4, 8 upon 4, 8 upon 4, that is 2. Okay. So no need to do after this, okay, because 7 upon 4 we have got already over here. So we'll just write it like this. So this is our number, okay. So we'll highlight it with the help of our pencil. Now the second one is minus 5 upon 6 we have to represent, minus 5 upon 6. So all of us know that it is a negative, so we will be keeping the 0 at the right hand side so that we can draw out the negative numbers. Okay, now listen, every time you must have to look at first what denominator is there and how many fractions we have to make. So accordingly we will be putting our 1 or minus 1 or whatever the number it is there, okay. So 0, since we have to do the 6 fraction we have to do, so I will be making this gap a large, okay. But mind it that the gap between 1 and minus 1 and 0 should be equals to minus 1 and 2, okay. Only then we can say it a number line, okay. Now divide every fraction in 6 parts. Okay, so for 6 part I have to put how many lines? 5 lines, okay, but of equal distance. So minus, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now 6 part, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Similarly, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now what it will become? Minus 1 upon 6. This one we can say 0 upon 6. Now minus 2 upon 6, minus 3 upon 6, minus 4 upon 6, minus 5 upon 6, minus 6 upon 6. 6 upon 6 will give you minus 1, minus 7 upon 6, minus 8 upon 6, minus 9 upon 6, minus 10 upon 6, minus 11 upon 6, minus 12 upon 6. Okay, 12 upon 6, that is 2. Mind it again that the gap between all these sections should be equal. Okay, so do it with the help of your scale. Now what we have to find out? Minus 5 upon 6. So we will be highlighting that one section. So it is minus 5 upon 6. So this is the end of the first question. The second question. Here we have to represent minus 2 upon 11, minus 5 upon 11 and minus 9 upon 11 on this number line. So for that what we will be doing, since we know that we have to divide one section in how many fractions? 11 fractions. So we will be doing it by putting 10 mark in between 0 and minus 1. All these are in negative, so I will be keeping this 0 at the right hand side. Okay, so now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Okay, so 10 fractions or 10 division in between. Okay, on all of those must be equal. Mind it again. Okay, now what I have to do, I have to, since it is they are 11 fractions, so I will be writing it 0 upon 11, minus 1 upon 11, minus 2 upon 11, minus 3 upon 11, minus 4 upon 11, minus 5 upon 11, minus 6 upon 11, minus 7 upon 11, minus 8 upon 11, minus 9 upon 11, minus 10 upon 11, minus 11 upon 11. That is minus 1. Okay. Now what we have to represent? Minus 2 upon 11 at first. So this is minus 2 upon 11. Second is what? Minus 5 upon 11. So this is minus 5 upon 11. And third is what? Minus 9 upon 11. So this is minus 9 upon 11. So this is the second question, that how we will represent these numbers on the number line. Okay. Now the third one question. Now the third question. In third question it says write 5 rational numbers which are smaller than 2. Okay, so we have to find or write 5 rational numbers that is smaller than 2. So what are the numbers smaller than 2? Okay, 1 is smaller than 2, 0 is smaller than 2, minus 1 is smaller than 2, minus 2 is smaller than 2, minus 3 is smaller than 2, and so on. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so these 5 numbers are smaller than 2 and all these are what? Rational numbers. So this is the answer. Now the fourth one. Fourth one says, find 10 rational number between minus 2 upon 5 and 1 upon 2. Okay, between these two I have to find out how many rational numbers? 10 rational numbers. So for that what I will be doing? I will be equating the denominator. So 2 upon 5 and 1 upon 2. So to equate the denominator of the second number I will be multiplying in the first number. So with 2 I will multiply it in the numerator and in the denominator. 2 to the 4 minus 4 upon 10 it will become. Okay, now here I will multiply it with 5. So 5 upon 5. So 5 on the 5 and 2 5s are 10. So now between minus 4 upon 10 and 5 upon 10 I can write 10 rational number. Minus 3 upon 10, minus 2 upon 10, minus 1 upon 10 and 0 upon 10, that is 0, and 1 upon 10, 2 upon 10, 3 upon 10, 4 upon 10 and 5 upon 10. This is it. Okay, so how many rational number there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 there. Okay. Now we are getting only 8 rational number over here by having this 10 as a denominator. We are having only 8. Why we have to find out how many? We have to find out 10 rational number. So again we will be multiplying the number with the number so that we can get more rational number. So we will be multiplying it with 2, let's say. So 4 to the 8 upon 20, and this also we will multiply it with 2. Okay, so mind it, always we have to multiply with the same number in both the numbers and in the numerator and the denominator as well. So 5 to the 10, 10 upon 20. So now we can find out 10 more than 10 rational number easily. So minus 8 upon 20, minus 7 upon 20, minus 6 upon 20, minus 5 upon 20, minus 4 upon 20, minus 3 upon 20, okay, minus 2 upon 20, minus 1 upon 20, 0, 1 upon 20, 2 upon 20, 3 upon 20, and how many there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so that's it only. Okay. So these are 10 rational numbers. In this way we can find out more than 10 rational number as well. Okay, for the same numbers. Now the fifth one question. This says, then in these numbers we have to find out 5 rational numbers in between. Okay, so what we have to do? We have to equate the denominator in all the terms. Okay, so let's start. So to equate the denominator, what I have to do? I have to multiply this term with the number of the denominator of the another number. That is, if I have to multiply this one number with the denominator of this number, that is 5. Okay, so 2 5s are 10 and 3 5s are 15, and in this number I have to multiply the denominator of the first one number. So with 3 I will be multiplying it. 4 3s are 12 and 5 3s are 15. Okay, so I have to find out how many rational numbers? 5 rational number. But here you can see, if I will be finding out the rational number between these two, I will be getting only one, that is 11 upon 15, because 10 upon 15, after that 11 upon 15 I will be getting. So that will be only one rational number. So to increase the number of rational numbers, I have to multiply it with some number. Okay, let us multiply it with 2. So it will become 20 upon 30, and it will become what? 24 upon 30. In this case also, I am getting how many rational number? 21 upon 30, 22 upon 30, 23 upon 30. That is only 3 rational number I am getting. That means this number 2 is also insufficient, so I have to multiply it with a bigger number. Let me multiply it with 3. 10 3 is 30, 15 3 is 45, 12 3 is 36 and 45. So now I can get the 5 rational number easily. Okay, so 30 upon 45, 31 upon 45, 32 upon 45, 33 upon 45, 34 upon 45, 35 upon 45, okay, and 36 upon 45. So this is it. So how many rational number I have got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is the question. Now the second one. In this also at first we will be equating the denominator. Okay, for that we will be multiplying with a number that another number's denominator is having. Okay, that is this number we will be multiplying with the denominator of this number, that is 3. And in this one we will be multiplying the denominator of the previous one number, the first one number, that is 2. So in this case 3 3s are 9, minus 9 upon 3 to the 6, 5 to the 10 and 3 to the 6. Okay, in this case easily I can get the 5 rational number. Okay, so no need to further multiply it with a bigger number to get 5. Okay, so here minus 10 upon 6, minus 9 upon 6, minus 8 upon 6, minus 7 upon 6, minus 6 upon 6, minus 5 upon 6, 1 2 3 4, minus 4 upon 6 and 10 upon 6. Okay, so in this manner we can find out as many rational number as we want. 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, now the third one. Okay, here also we have to at first do what? We have to equate the denominator. So for equating the denominator, what I will do, I will multiply this one number with 2. So 2 upon 8 it will become, and this one number I will be multiplying with 4. 4 upon 8. Okay. Now here check it. After 2 upon 8, I will be having 3 upon 8, 3 upon 8 only. Okay, that means only one rational number I am getting, so I have to increase it further. So let us multiply with 2. So when I will be multiplying it with 2, what I will be getting? 2 upon 2, that is 4 upon 16, and 4 upon 2, that is 8 upon 16. So in this case, check it, how many rational number we are getting? 5 upon 16, 6 upon 16, 7 upon 16. That means 3 only we are getting. That means this number 2 is insufficient. So we have to multiply it with a bigger number, that is 3. Let us multiply it with 3 and check what comes. So 3 2 is 6 and 8 3 is 24, 4 3 is 12 and 8 3 is 24. Now it is okay. Okay, after 6 upon 24 I can get as many rational number as I want, means more than 5. So 6, after that 7 upon 24, 8 upon 24, 9 upon 24, 10 upon 24, 11 upon 24, and this is 12 upon 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how many rational number I have got? 5 rational number in between 6 upon 24 and the 12 upon 24, that is between 1 upon 4 and 1 upon 2. Okay, all these are the same values. Okay, so in this manner I will be finding out the rational number between any two numbers. Okay. So the question number 6, write 5 rational number greater than minus 2. So greater than minus 2, what we are having greater than minus 2? A minus 1, a 0, a 1, a 2, 3, 4 and so on. Okay, so too many numbers we can find out. So how many there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He has asked about 5 rational number, we have written 6. Now it is okay. So this is the end of this one question, 6th one. Now the 7th one. So here in this question it says find 10 rational number between 3 and 5, 3 upon 5 and 3 upon 5 and 3 upon 4. So we have to find out how many rational number? We have to find out 10 rational number in between these two. So the primary work is what? What we will be doing? Equating the denominator. So for equating the denominator, this one number I will be multiplying with this denominator of this one number. Okay. So 3 4s are 12, 5 4s are 20, and in this one number I will be multiplying the denominator of this number, that is 5. 5 3s are 15 and 4 5s are 20 again. Now this is 12 upon 20, this is 15 upon 20. How many rational number I will be getting? 13 upon 20, 14 upon 20, that is only 2. Okay, so this means it is insufficient. Now I will be multiplying it with some number. So to find out that will it be sufficient or not. So let us multiply it with 2 only. Now here 12 to the 24 upon 40, and it will become 15 to the 30 upon 40. So will I be getting 10 rational number? No, obviously, because only 6 number will come in between 24 and 30. Okay, so I should have to multiply it with a bigger number. So let us take 3 as a number here. Now 12 is 36 upon 60, and here 45 upon 60. So now can we get 10 rational number in between these two? No, obviously, because 1 or 2 number will be lacking. Okay, so I will be getting nearly 8 rational number between these two. So it is also insufficient. So we have to multiply it with a bigger number. That is, let us multiply it with 4 now. Okay, so now multiply it with 4. So 12 4s are 48, and 4 2s are 8, 18. 15 4s are 60, and 18. Will we be getting 10 rational number? Yeah, we will be getting more than 10 rational number in this case. So 48 upon 60, after that we will be writing 49 upon 60, 50 upon 60, 51 upon 60, 52 upon 60, 53 upon 60, 54 upon 60, 55 upon 60, 56 upon 60, 57 upon 60. Okay, not 60, these are 80. These are what? All are 80. So 57 upon 80, 58 upon 80, 59 upon 80, and 60 upon 80. So we have got more than 10 rational number between 3 and 5 and 3 upon 4. So this is the manner to attempt the question on this exercise. So students, this is the end of the first chapter. So stay tuned for the second one.